Hey guys, today I decided to catch some video of the baby goats while I was at my daughter Tessa's house. She had two little baby goats here a couple of months ago. They are sassy as ever. So today we're going to talk about behind the scenes of what we do as SSAs with your escrow deposit checks and why we need to have your agreement of sale and information sheet to get that started. All right, let's go to it. Okay guys, so we get this question a lot. We have an earnest money deposit check that comes in and we can't do anything with it until your documentation is into Homebase. And this is why. So you wouldn't go through a drive-through bank and hand a check over to a teller and say, here, deposit this into my account and leave. There's no way of knowing for sure that you're the only John Smith in the county and it could be put into anybody's account. So that's why once you send in your information sheet and agreement of sale, the central processors enter that. And once they enter it, it gets assigned this Homebase. And within Homebase, it creates this file reference number right here. Basically, I want you to think of that as your account number. And so each deal has its very own unique account number so that anytime anything is done with it, whether it's commission payments, earnest money deposits, wiring funds, we have to have this file reference number attached to it to make sure that all the money gets accredited to that account. Otherwise, there's just no way to know. There could be, other addresses similar to the one that you're listing or selling, and you would not know if it would get into the right account. So there you go. That's why we have to have, at the very least, an information sheet and the agreement of sale showing that there is a sale in place. That gives them enough to get this started and assign it a file reference number, and then we can get your earnest money deposited. So that is why it's so important, because we can't deposit a check without a file reference number, and there's no file reference number until you send your paperwork in. If you don't have all of your paperwork ready, if it's a very quick sale like we've been seeing a lot, then not a big deal. You can send that in later, within a couple of days preferably. But at the very least, you should already have that agreement of sale if you have an earnest money deposit coming in. And it shouldn't take too long to do the information sheet. So there you have it. We need file reference number, and they don't create that to deposit it into that specific transaction account until your information sheet and agreement of sale are in. Otherwise, it could be deposited and it would just sit there and maybe get lost. Or it would be like driving through the drive-through and handing over a check, and you'd have no idea if it got into the correct account or not. There you go. Less than 5 minutes this time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now.